to another informative episode of Ask a Superhero. Our question today comes from Caroline from Marietta, Georgia. Who is Mike Jones? Real funny, Caroline. I knew someone sooner or later was going to ask this question. Well, we all know who Mike Jones is. He works for Microsoft. Oh, that crazy Mike Jones. Who knows what kind of research projects he's working on? He was working on the Herald Project. I'm vastly impressed by your interest in Mike Jones. Maybe it's just me, but he's a good-looking guy, and a job at Microsoft. I'm just saying. Man, that was an easy one to answer. What? Is that not who you were talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about the wrong Mike Jones, wasn't I? You were talking about Colonel Michael Jones, the one that fought for King Charles I. And that guy was one brave soldier. What? Is that not it either? Okay, you're talking about the rugby union player, Michael Jones, right? You know, he's been called one of the best rugby players of all time. He actually had the nickname the Iceman because he got injured so many times. You'd think a rugby player that got hurt that many times isn't all that good. Our sports are much better anyway. And who am I talking about when I say our sports? American sports. Because we all know everything America invents is fun. We actually invented the word. I bet you didn't know this. FUN is actually an acronym. And what does it stand for? Fancy Unicorn Nugget. Wait, what? Tom, hold that cue card up higher. I can't read it there. Okay, you need to fire him. I'm sorry, but your inability to perform at the workplace is not needed on my set. Now get out of the studio. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, those illegal alien workers. Hey, they work for cheap though, right? What can you expect? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Okay, so if you aren't talking about the rugby player, you must be talking about the professional wrestler. When I watched WWF, I believe his stage name was Virgil. Man, Michael Jones was the shiz nasty. He would rock you like a mountain climber. Because you see, mountain climbers climb rocks. Man, that joke sucked! I need to work on that. Maybe I'll get humor for Christmas. Well, thanks for your question, Caroline. That's all for this episode of Ask... What? That's not who she was talking about. The wrestler? Come on, he's the bomb! You viewers out there know Michael Jones the wrestler was amazing. How could that not be who she's talking about? Man, you have had to see a lot of behind-the-scenes mess today, and I apologize, viewers. But it's finally come to my attention who you were talking about. Mike Jones. Mike Jones. We all know any rapper who feels it necessary to put his name in the album title has gotta have skill. He's one of my favorite musical artists.
Who is Mike Jones? It's finally here, baby. Chill.
Still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long slim. It's your chick pulling tricks.
Well, thanks a lot for your question, Caroline. And that's all for this episode of Ask a Superhero. I've got to go and get some new bling.